Hello, hello. Welcome, Robert. Waiting for Sammy. Welcome, Sammy. We were waiting for you. Good taste on music.
Hello, 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 friends and family. How you doing?
Super good.
Yeah, the best. Are you doing the best? I love it. Okay. Well, let me get squared away here real quick and get us some tunes going. Let's see. What are we in the mood for, guys, as we wait since it's all doing good family? Are we in the mood for anything specific?
Just play the good music that you were playing the last time in the mandala painting. It was awesome.
You liked it? I don't remember what I was playing for you, but let's see. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for you. First, I'm gonna do get start. This is for Remy from some French beautiful music. Can you hear okay, guys?
Más o menos.
Ça te fait pas ça, quelque chose en toi, quand nos passés se répondent et qu'on se retrouve juste toi et moi. Mais moi je fonds, je me reconnais pas, quand tu te détaches et que les mots ne viennent pas. Et je sens bien que je me prends mal, que tout ça c'est pas normal, que tu voudrais la version sous-titrée. Laisse-moi voir ce qu'il reste à voir, emmène-moi vers le grand soir, te souffler si tu veux bien m'écouter. Un petit peu toi et moi. Je sais plus, je sais pas. Un petit peu toi et moi. Et toi t'en penses quoi? J'attendais là, en bas de chez toi, jusqu'à ce qu'on voit le monde et que le temps ne compte pas. L'un contre l'autre, le mien sera l'autre. Si nos futurs se confondent et qu'ils se suivent ici et là, mais je sens bien que je m'y prends mal. Tout ça c'est pas normal, que tu voudrais la version sous-titrée. Laisse-moi voir ce qu'il reste à voir. Emmène-moi vers le grand soir, te souffler si tu veux bien m'écouter. Un petit peu toi et moi. Je sais plus, je sais pas. Un petit peu toi et moi. Et toi t'en penses quoi? Un petit peu toi et moi. Un petit peu toi et moi. Et toi t'en penses quoi? Toi et moi. Toi et moi.
We traveled from one place to another to behold the beauty of life and rejoice in its endless possibilities. As we came to this
Pull up 20 deep. Bring the party to you. Your hoes got me weak. Don't make a nigga have to choose. Take me back. I remember. So I wanna go back. It's that feeling. Said take me back. I can hear the rhythm call to me. Now you seek answers. Now you doubt for place. Now you need defenses. It's a nice race. Said take me back. That's why I say. Now you really want honest. That's what I say. Look at the Gene Fever, no freezer. Pants out that creaser, he's a, she's a. Make it call Jesus. Make it fall Jesus. You know, with the seizures. You see me like Jesus. Say, take me back. Alright, bro. So I wanna go back. I wanna go back. I wanna go back. Is this where we belong? Just smoking strong. Still looking long. Still for so long. Feeling so right. Family night. Popping the light. I tried to deny. Cause in my own. The best of Lambo. The best of Gambo. The best of Famo. The best of Lambo. I know. Why you coming at me with the flow now? I make pain. Why you slapping at me like the flow? Girl, you wanna know? I bet you really wanna know. Can't stand me, can't blame me, can't handle me, no. Shit far away. That's what about you. Shit far away. Ignore it. Now she look to me, look to me. To the left, she looking on the right. She take me back. So I wanna go back. Step
Vibes for you all this morning. Gonna keep it up and let some more friends join us. Thanks for joining. Remy, those were two French artists, Polo y Pan and Paradis. Hope you guys enjoyed.
We used to be so different. We used to just unlock. You used to wanna listen. I used to wanna talk about everything and nothing at the same damn time. Now we only pretend. Now we only fight. It's so different but the same. You say what you mean.
Can you guys hear me okay? Can I get a thumbs up, thumbs down, or am I like sounding like a robot? Thumbs down. Anybody else? Thumbs up. Robert, Remy, Jamil, Jose, Nest BNB, Bhaskar, everything sounding okay, or is it weird?
How do I spend all my time
They both hear me. They want to
do is
listen here.
fight.
Sorry.
It's complicated, but we act like it's okay. But deep down, we can't face it. Deep down, you can't change it. Leave us so good friends. We go way back when. Stay true to the end. I don't know how to make pretend. Why can't we just talk about it? We are so good friends. Time and time again. They don't understand. But this is who I am. Why can't we just talk about it? Why can't we just talk about it? Why can't we just talk? It's just life, nothing to do. And there's nothing wrong with you. But I guess we all must grow. We need space so we can glow. We're so different but the same. Just say what you need to say. How to you, it's all a game. Guess we went a separate way. We found so our friends. We go way back when. Stay true till the end. But they know how to make pretend. Can't we just talk about it? We found so our friends. Time and time again. They don't understand. But this is who I am. Can't we just talk about it? Can't we just talk about it? Can't we just talk? Can't we just talk about it?
Well, hello, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you may be in the planet today. Tomas, how are you, sir?
Hello, Sammy. Everything doing good here in Madrid. Kind of cloudy, kind of cold, but happy because we are in the second week of our membership meeting, and we must celebrate, bro. With cold, with cloudy, or with sun, we are celebrating here.
Always, man. That's the vibes. Only clouds just mean room for sunshine very soon, right? I love it. I'm very excited to have you guys all here with us. Thank you for joining this morning. We've been doing these spaces on a daily basis since last week, kind of just hanging out, vibing out, having friends, supporters, people that are community members, influential people in the space. In the space, I'm really speaking about like decentralized social impact, Web3, and basically we are celebrating our Doing Good membership, non-transferable membership. This is something that has been, well, it's now live to the public as of yesterday, which is extremely, extremely exciting. So we'll get a little round of applause here. The membership sale went live to the public yesterday, and for those that are joining us that are not too familiar, Doing Good is a marketplace ecosystem, and effectively something that we've been working on for the last almost, well, being live a year now. Our year anniversary actually is happening at now during Miami Art Basel. We launched what you see today at DoinGud, DoinGud.com. And it's what you see is a marketplace. It's a marketplace for creators, social impact organizations, and collectors to come together, utilize Web3 technologies, NFTs, to be able to allow for creators to fund social impact organizations that they care most about, all on chain, directly from point of sale to the social impact organization. How that works is the creator then goes ahead and makes a prompt within the platform, within their profile, to be able to depict whether or not they are going to send off either 5% as the minimum, upwards to 100% of the NFT sale to the social impact organization. So it's really exciting moment to kind of give creators utmost power to serve who they want to serve, support who they want to support, and do so all in a transparent, meaningful way where the creator isn't necessarily having to put financial capital, but more or less their talents, their human capital, in order to help support the causes that they care about. And the reason this all kind of came up was around during the pandemic. When Manu and a group of really special people, that some of which are still here with us today at Doing Good, started something called Fight Pandemics. And that was something that our founder had found out, that like creators, or realized that creators rather, were the arbiters of truly kind of like setting forward initiatives for good, whether that be some form of social impact, or whether that be donation-based stuff, but like that creators were usually the ones that were the arbiters of this. So that being said, they went forward with $0 raised, all with human capital, again during the pandemic, and then they kind of spun off what was Fight Pandemics to become what is Doing Good today. And from that, we've had a long journey thus far this year, which has been incredible. We started, as I mentioned, at Art Basel, Miami, where we went live with our marketplace. We went live with Open Earth Foundation for the ocean drop. For those that may not be familiar with Open Earth Foundation, they did the carbon drop with Fuckrender and Beeple and Kyle Gordon, our very own, and really was a huge precedent as to how we were able to contribute into this whole decentralized social impact sphere. And so it's really exciting for us to, see the evolution of Doing Good go from this marketplace that now has so many different tools for creators to utilize. What's fantastic also is the fact that simply if you are a creator on a lot of different platforms today or marketplaces today, if you wanted to sell your art, you do have to pay some sort of minting fee to sell your art. In our case over here at Doing Good, we now have well, not we now, we've always had the ability for you as a creator to upload your creation or your work for free because it is done using lazy minting. So when you actually upload a work, it doesn't cost you anything to mint anything here, which is really a beautiful thing for creators and those that are coming from all over the world that want to participate in making NFTs and getting it accessible to those that may not necessarily have the ETH yet or the Polygon yet. So it's super I would say thoughtful with how it was built. That being said, we've had this privilege of being able to do this marketplace, and over the last year, mind you, we have been built on Polygon this entire year, and we've been able to do over $400,000 in NFT sales and over $90,000 going to social impact organizations, all on chain. Fast forward to today, Tomas, where are we? Tell us where we are.
Where we have a lot of things going on right now to celebrate our Good Souls membership. One of those things that we have is a space in a spatial in this metaverse where you can find the description of all our membership. Even you can see there the art, the 3D art that our amazing creative team have developed to be part of these Good Souls memberships. There are four kind of memberships, and you can see them, the NFTs in our metaverse in a spatial. These memberships are non-transferable NFTs, so I think is the first non-transferable NFT for everybody. I had my first one, and that's amazing because it's part of our digital identity on the Web3 environment, and I'm happy for having one of these. And also, you can see in this space the a gallery of digital art from our artist who has shared this art in our marketplace. So you can see there amazing art is all of them is for sale for everybody. One of them, some of them are free. Also, there's $10 pieces, $20 pieces. So if you like one of them, you can purchase these pieces over there. Also, you are going to find our manifesto. If you haven't read our manifesto yet, you can go there and take a look. And if you resonate what our values and what we think of the way that we can change the world, you can sing the manifesto over there. Also, my favorite is the video which explains the proof of impact protocol. There you can see we have an auditorium over there in the spatial metaverse where you can see this video which explains everything about how the proof of impact protocol works. And that's amazing because that's the really the soul of our project, the soul of the DAO that we are launching, and the main part of our membership. Also, in a couple of hours, we are going to have a live painting with Nico. Nico is one of our amazing artists from the creative team, the Doing Good creative team. and he is drawing a mandala since 2 weeks ago when we start with the private sale. Every sale that is happening in real time, Nico make a little piece in this mandala. If you request during the live painting, you buy a membership, you can request Nico to draw your name or your ENS or your part of your wallet in this mandala. And this mandala has been growing and growing since 2 weeks ago, and it's amazing piece of art that we are going to share with everyone soon. So if you want to see this mandala, you have to tune in our Discord server and check it out. I don't know if something is missing, Sammy.
Not missing, man. Not missing at all. I mean, honestly, it's just been an incredible time for us to be able to do this. I think Jose also, he's kind of representing, if I'm not mistaken. Jose, are you in Miami? Give me an emoji of any kind if you're listening to this right now. Give us an emoji if you're in Miami. But if not, nonetheless, it's wild to see and hear and be a part of what we've done here over this last year, whether that be the different kinds of events, IRL events, from Miami to ETH Denver to Art Basel, or to, I'm sorry, ETH Barcelona to ETH Paris or ETH CC, Berlin. I know we had some involvement with ETH Safari. We've had the opportunity to do so much in real life this year and meet so many incredible people. And over the course of this year, we've met so many of these partners that have become our community partners. And much of what we've understood over the last year is that so many of the partners, so many of the people that we've met, all have relatively the same type of ethos behind what they're doing as what we felt we have. And so we thought that it would be wonderful way to be able to bring these different tools, the different protocols, the different organizations to come and talk to each other and actually like build something together and push forward as much as possible in this giant light ball that we hope to be able to bring to reality. And with that, our membership sale represents us bootstrapping into what we've always set out to be, which is a decentralized autonomous organization, a DAO. And that DAO is really to represent what we believe is the future of decentralized social impact. And why all this really matters and why using this type of language is because, throughout this last month or so, we've realized, I mean, not month, I would say it's been almost a month actually. We've realized with all of the crazy downturn of the market, with sadly the bad actors that we saw kind of make some poor decisions in the exchanges and so on and so forth, we realized how valuable decentralization, transparency, is. And we're seeing it come to life, on a daily. And, for us with decentralized social impact, some of the things, with social impact in general, some of the things that make it so very gray, opaque, not really clear is understanding that like we don't know where money is going. We don't know who's getting support, what impact is actually being made. And so the idea here is with our DAO, there's going to be several different opportunities for journalists to be able to do impact reporting, and making sure that all of these things are all on chain and we understand again where money is going, what impact has been made, who's involved, etc. And that there was actually some sort of barometer, if you will, that depicted where that impact was actually done. So it's very exciting for us to kind of move in this direction. Not only did we, as I mentioned earlier, where we built on Polygon, now with this membership, everything is now on Ethereum mainnet, which is extremely exciting. Since the merge, we felt that it would be a perfect opportunity to keep on with what we believe is the right way to kind of come into the space, especially in the mainnet now that it's a lot more sustainable, 99% more sustainable than it was before. and it's a moment for us to also signal the true collectors, the true artists that we've seen in the crypto space over the last few years. Where they reside is on mainnet, and now giving them an opportunity to do good. So that being said, Tomas, like, if you don't mind, maybe running through for everybody that's listening below, we have two new guests with us today, running through the different membership tiers.
Okay, Sammy, that I don't hear you well. So, do you want me to tell all the people here the different kind of memberships that we have, right? Okay, cool, cool. Well, as I said before, we have four kind of memberships. The first one of them it's called Seed, and this membership is very important for us because it will allow you to explore our community, to explore our space, the doing good space, and this universe that we are creating, or we are promoting to do good, and this C membership is, as I said, the very important because you can use it to explore our universe, and because these memberships have um a duration, and this duration is 4 months for the nucleus one. And the description of this, I'm going to read the concept behind the nucleus. It says like this: in the beginning there was only one nucleus. It was a power that connected us with the greater good. It was the nucleus of all things. It was the core of each being, and it was everything. This power is dormant in most people, but it can be awaked by one simple act of sharing your love. So, if you are listening to us for first time, and you are wondering if you want to be in our community, for a long time, maybe this is the answer for you to start having a nucleus membership. The art is amazing. You can go to our spatial. Sammy, if you can, maybe you can pin to the space, the link to the spatial, so the people can go there and explore the different kind of memberships. And because the art of these memberships are amazing. The next one, it's called Seed. Just the nucleus memberships last 4 months, and the rest of them are for 1 year. So this is for the people that are short, that want to belong to our community. And the concept behind the Seed is this: we were once a teeny speck floating through the universe. We knew we had power. We could feel it. We didn't know that what to do with it, with that power. We didn't know what to do with that power. But now we're starting once more to remember our place in this vast web life. We are remember our connection to each other and to everything else around us. We are growing. We are expanding outward into the universe. This is the concept behind the seed, and it's beautiful because it represents the expansion of this universe of impact. So if we throw away a lot of seeds, in different places, I'm sure that the expansion of love is going to work. So if you want to belong to our community, you can mint a seed membership. The next one is called heart, and the concept behind the heart membership is this: we had been drifting through space for so long, but then we found something that changed us forever. It's hard to describe it, but it was like the universe had taken a breath and exhaled it, and we were there to inhale it. It was pure love, pure joy, the kind of thing that can only come from the very source of all creation itself. We began to see things from a different perspective, a broader perspective than we ever imagined possible before. We were not prepared for what it would mean for us, or for the universe as we knew it. So it's very important because the heart membership is for the people or for the members of our community that are committed with doing good, that are very, very, very sure that we want to build with us this impact universe. So the heart membership is perfect. And the next one is called Angel, and the concept behind the Angel membership is this: on that moment, we were not born, we simply came into being. We were given a purpose: to watch over the universe and ensure that good was always allowed to flourish. At first, we watched over the stars and planets, traveling from one to another. We delighted in the beauty of life and rejoiced in these endless possibilities. We disguised ourselves as humans, hiding our true nature under clothes and masks. And then we went down onto earth to live among them as ordinary people. We were the angels of earth. This is beautiful because if you mint an angel membership, is that because you are truly, truly backing the impact protocol, the proof of impact protocol, and the minting of this angel membership means a lot for all the community, doing good community, because it's one of the most special, yes, for the team and for all the community members. You definitely have to go to the special or to doinggood.com/memberships and see the amazing art behind the every one of these NFTs, these non-transferable NFT. And I think that worth it, because when you listen that you are going to mean a non-transferable NFT, is that it does mean that you are going to have it forever in your wallet, that is going to represent your digital ID in the space. And having one of these, I think, makes everyone proud. I'm very proud of having. I have a couple of them, of these memberships. So I have it because the concept behind, because I truly believe in the impact universe, because I truly believe in the expand of love, and because the art is amazing. So I want to shout out Barbara and all the creative team that was behind the creation of this amazing art. I always say it because I can't stop seeing these animations, and are amazing. I think that I can't decide which one is my favorite, but you definitely have to go to the spatial or to our webpage to check them out. What do you think,
Yeah,
Sammy? What is your favorite one?
Yeah, I mean, look, I remember having several conversations with we just as a team having conversations together about, what we were going to do for this special, very meaningful moment for us here at Doing Good. And, chatting with Barbara, chatting with Nico, both of which are as Tomas kind of mentioned, are like the geniuses behind all the incredible branding and visuals that you see within Doing Good, all the content that you see kind of coming out. Barbara and Nico have had their hand on, and I can't commend you guys enough, and give you as much praise as possible, because that's been one of the biggest and most important things that people have noticed about Doing Good is the vibes, like the branding, the way that it all looks and feels, and then of course in Yalo with the UX UI, it's been really really cool to just see you guys do what you've done. So props, a huge amount of props to you guys. And also I want to just take this opportunity to highlight once again the manifesto for those that are still kind of like on the fence, for those that may not necessarily be able to contribute right away. A great and easy way to be a part of Doing Good and our movement and receive a gift from us is to kind of go through the opportunity of having this manifesto signed. If you read it and it resonates with you, and once you've read it, you've signed it, there's an opportunity to send out a tweet that kind of signals to us that you've signed it, and you receive a gift in the wallet that you've signed this manifesto with. So definitely go ahead and take a look at that. I went ahead and pinned it to the top, and then we have a great guest here with us this morning, evening, or night, wherever you are. Marcus, how are you, sir?
GM, I'm good. Thanks for bringing me up here. Wasn't expecting to talk, but happy to be here regardless with you, Sammy, and Tomas as well.
Yeah, no worries, and don't feel obligated to. We just are happy that you're here with us. Thank you for being
I'm
with us.
happy to
I'm
be
actually
here as
gonna.
well.
Last time I got a chance to see you in real life was in Barcelona, so I'm very stoked to see you next to me here. We're going to go ahead and kind of do a little reading of this manifesto, and for those that haven't had the opportunity yet, I'm going to go ahead and read through this. And like I said, Marcus, if at any time you need to leave, don't feel obligated to anything. We're just happy that you're here with us. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and read through this. Would love for you guys, like I said, if it resonates with you, if what you're hearing here resonates with you, go over to the site, sign it, and get a little gift from us. All right. So here's our manifesto. For centuries, the world and its people have been exploited. Today, as we enter the digital era, things are not so different. The same old patterns and inequality and poor distribution of resources are accelerating to the point of suppressing our capacity to dream of a better future. It's not just environmental collapse, global pandemics, energy crises, or economic recessions. The very way we measure growth is failing us. Governments continue to use GDP, which only accounts for expenditure, but not for the well-being of the citizens and the environment. The instability and fragility of institutions are being exposed as those in power continue to react with more censorship, mass surveillance, irrational economic and political sanctions, and armed conflicts. Feelings of disempowerment from our future and identity crisis are emerging everywhere. Millions of people around the world are raising their voices against the contradictions of trading long-term solutions for temporary measures. Feelings of disempowerment from our future and identity crisis are emerging everywhere. Even though there's plenty of suffering around the world, humanity as a whole has come a long way. Childhood mortality has dramatically decreased. Life expectancy is on the rise. The likelihood of violent death has never been lower, and we are better educated than ever. We've come a long way, and we can do even better. We believe every expression of human creativity can build a better world. Building a society that thrives on creativity and social impact can only be done by inclusive and participatory efforts. It is time for us to combine our creative power to understand and overcome the global challenges we face today. How can we best leverage our past generations' foundations? How do we learn from past mistakes and create new tools for dealing with the present? How will we inspire and empower future generations to leave a positive legacy? Today, we can build systems that are both transparent in some forms while being privacy preserving in others. Why don't we create trusting relationship with positive sum games that match individual desires with collective aspirations? It's up to us to build that world we want to live in. We have the resources, the technology, the willingness to do good. However, to reach our full potential, we need to be more conscious and intentional about our creations and coordination. We have to do it with love, with amor. Social impact is us, all of us, humans. That's why we started the Doing Good movement. We're a collective of passionate individuals and communities coming together to make lasting positive change for humanity. We're building a protocol for social impact that allows for its creations and reporting in new participatory ways. This journey explores decentralized funding, governance, and sense-making in a space where culture and technology comfortably coexist. Now is the time for us to open up to one another and amplify the good we can do collectively. We believe many of us are creating different pieces of this puzzle to help us solve humanity's problems. Let's collaborate, put our pieces together. Only by better educating ourselves and working together can we overcome current and future challenges. Innovation is not to be stopped merely because of its inconvenience to the existing systems. We must be all intentional in using new technologies for doing good. So that was our manifesto for those that have not had the opportunity to read it yet. For those that have been curious about what the manifesto even means, again, I've pinned it to the very top for you guys to check out. If it resonated with you, please sign. We're super excited. We've had over 17,000 signatures on this one. And that was about a month and a half ago now that we released it. And it was really meaningful for us to try and put pen to paper on this, because, there's many of us in this organization at DoinGud, and, trying to collectively put our efforts in writing and in a very cohesive manner, to try and like also put some like feeling in what exactly we're trying to do here. And again, we have an opportunity, here, all of us do, to be able to forge this new way of utilizing these tools. Oftentimes what we focus on with regards to Web3 or cryptocurrencies is often the monetary implication of it. I got into this space late 2016. One of the things that I learned from someone named Andreas Antonopoulos just via like YouTube and just researching, and that's all I did. I remember in 2016 was just listen to all of this man's Bitcoin rhetoric and understanding, like the Bitcoin white paper, reading through that white paper back and forth, up and down, trying to decipher like what's going on here. And one of the very, very clear things that I learned along the way is that if we're looking at this as money, we're missing the point. And what I mean by that, I'm talking about like just in the context of Bitcoin, right? And why that is relevant is only because of the fact that Bitcoin just was the arbiter of all of this movement that we're able to see today. And that being said, we're seeing around the world that one of the only protocols that exist without any kind of human intervention outside of the miners is Bitcoin. And there's no founder of Bitcoin, and whoever we understand, and I'm not trying to go on a tangent about Bitcoin, maximalism or anything like this. It's more or less about just truly understanding, the nature of decentralization and how important that is. And so here with DoinGud, we are, working towards building this protocol for decentralized social impact, so that there is, it's not just us. There are mechanisms in place in order for the transparency to be existent, for the impact to be shown, for the real nitty gritty behind what's going on in social impact that we often don't ever see. So yeah, that's a little bit about what's been going on with us overall, with the manifesto that came out a month and a half ago. As I mentioned earlier, being able to say that we've been live now for a year, been able to host so many different events in real life, from ETH Denver to ETH Barcelona to ETH Berlin, ETHCC, of course, like where we're going here in the future with, again, hopefully we're going to be doing some special things with our friends over at ETH Denver for this year. But, we've had an unbelievable amount of creators come by, and beyond talented people from all over the world contribute their art and their souls in putting into what they're putting forth, which is an opportunity to allow for people to support social impact organizations they care most about, utilizing their resources, which may be, creative capital, and allowing for anybody around the world to engage in this way. That for us was a very meaningful thing, because not everybody in the planet has the ability to have some ETH or some Polygon or some form of cryptocurrency to be able to even mint their works. So being able to enable a protocol or a tool set for people that may not necessarily have the monetary capital to mint, something for $20 every single time, or $15 every single, in USD, but like point whatever in ETH, to mint something on a platform to hopefully sell it. This becomes a barrier of entry for some people around the world. And one of the things in the promises is that cryptocurrencies and Web3 and decentralizations and NFT and all of this stuff that we're talking about really enables is for those that just have a cell phone, to be able to be, you know, in control of assets, to be in control of their identity, hopefully, right? And some of those things that enable, that are enabled within Doing Good, is the fact that when you create a profile on Doing Good, we don't own that information. You know, it's actually being it's on DID, on a DID based on Ceramic Network, where we're able to, you know, myself, I create a Sammy SDR profile. That's mine now. It's on chain. I get to, in the future, hopefully be able to go ahead and say, great, all my friends, all the comments, all the likes, of course, all my NFTs that I've minted, I get to take with me, you know, and also if there's another open decentralized protocol that exists, I can bring that social graph and all of the things that I've collected on my SDR profile. I would be able to then input that into another open decentralized protocol. So very, very exciting things that are enabled within the marketplace in itself today, and we will be further expanding upon those, you know, capabilities and mechanisms in the future. So, nonetheless, I've spoken a lot, Tomas. Anything anything else in particular that we think that we should be kind of talking about a little bit here?
Well, for the people who is joining to the space, I would like to invite them to check our pin message where you can find the link to our spatial, and this is very important for us, or is part of the celebration, because in this metaverse we have an art gallery, we have the manifesto to check it out, we also have the video for the proof of impact protocol, and we have the description for the memberships that we are minting, that are open to mint. And when you mint one of these memberships, you start for being part of the impact universe and the expansion of love. Also, in 1 hour we are going to have the live painting of the mandala in our Discord server. The mandala is an art piece that Nico from our creative team is developing and is creating since last week. Every time the minting of a membership happens, Nico draw your ENS name or a part of your wallet in the mandala, and this is going to be a commemorative piece of art representing this beautiful moment that we are having in the Doing Good, in the Doing Good family. So join to the Doing Good family, and you are going to be part of this beautiful piece of art. And I think that is going to happen, yes, in more or less 1 hour. Going to the pinned tweet, swipe them to the right. We're going to find one that has a public sale party, join us for the Good Souls membership, and there you're going to have the link to join to our Discord server. And yes, that's the invitation that we have for today. And also, if you belong to one of the communities that are our community partners, when you mint a membership, you can choose a tribe, and all the tribes that are in the top of the leaderboard are going to have a special section in this mandala. If the top are, I think that are, yes, the top communities that are in the leaderboard are going to have special rewards uh, when they have their membership, and dependent of the number of members that they have on their tribe. So remember, every time you mint a membership, to choose the tribe that you belong. Is you are coming here for first time and you want to mint a membership and you don't belong to any of these community partners, you can choose Doing Good and be part of the Doing Good family also.
Bravo, Tomas. And so we have a couple of our Doing Good family here. We got Manu, Andrew, Barbara, Jamil, Jose. If any of you guys are able to come join us up here and kind of give your perspective, especially coming from Manu and Andrew, would love to have you guys come up if you're able or willing. to give some context as to like, your guys's viewpoint thus far and the journey, what you see happening, yeah, especially in the future of decentralized social impact, what you kind of see happening in the space and in the very near future, along with everything that we've got going on with Doing Good. So if you're available, we'd love to have you guys come up. Anybody in the crew. Otherwise, we're gonna reset the room here. We've been on for a little bit over an hour, or we'll be about an hour here, and I'm gonna play some music. In the meantime, and in about we got Andrew. Oh, hello, sir.
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me okay?
Hear you perfectly, sir. Good to have you up here, Andrew. It's not often that we get the privilege to have you up on these Twitter Spaces, so I'm super stoked to hear your voice. Yeah, man. I mean, go please, if you don't mind, giving some context about at yourself as someone that's been really actively building like for quite some time now with Manu. Where you see everything with regards to Doing Good, how you see the journey, and then of course like what your belief is with social impact, and more or less like your background, so those that are in here learning about what we're up to can be a part of it.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Amy, for the invite. I guess responding back to how I'm not always the most front of the Twitter spaces. Yeah, I'm often kind of in the background trying to get things done behind the scenes. But it was obviously great to be here with the community sharing as well, my background and how I'm feeling about things going forward. And yeah, taking it from there, the like my background is actually with cooperatives. Who those that might not know. I worked at one of the largest ones in the United States. It's called Land O'Lakes, known as the butter company, a dairy company, but it's actually one of the largest cooperatives in the world in the sense that it's owned by the members. So rather than like shareholders in your traditional corporate structure, it's owned by the producers, the members that like supply the cooperative with the raw materials or the milk in the case of the butter operation, and then any profits that get generated by the finished goods sales get redistributed back to members. And I guess why I explain that background is like I got to work luckily on our patronage program and designing how we'd determine the profits sharing back to members, and it's cool how it kind of intersects a lot with this idea in tokenomics and with community ownership that we see in DAOs, and a lot of people kind of get a lot of inspiration in the DAO's design and space from cooperatives models in that form of governance. So I've really enjoyed kind of taking those learnings and seeing it in the evolution of like what is called like digital cooperatives or DAOs, and how this uh, kind of organization at scale that can be achieved with DAOs and proper stakeholder alignment and that kind of very unique uh, kind of strength that DAOs hold has been a really cool thing for me to see. And I guess building on that and like this evolution that we've gone through at Doing Good is where like, yeah, that's where I'm most excited because we have kind of taken the traditional path working as a core team to first launch the marketplace, to get some traction, raising funds for nonprofits and impact organizations with the marketplace, and taking it now from here with this launch of the membership program, the release of our manifesto, where we got to share with everyone what drives us and who we are, all for the bigger purpose of opening up to the community, to launching the DAO, to start working and optimize as a community run and owned project. Um, how that's coming to fruition now. So that's where I'm super excited, and it links in so perfectly with kind of our overall thesis as well of the future of impact is going to be more and more organized through DAOs. because of kind of the key problem and the key limitation we see a lot with impact is people not necessarily trusting sometimes the opaque nature that goes into impact work when you don't always get to see the impact, and a lot might be going to like marketing and admin. Well, if we can have this like decentralized open infrastructure for delivering impact and kind of governing and organizing impact, it really kind of blows up this potential of like more grassroots community driven participatory impact, which is where we see the huge potential of the scaling and the protocol that we're building to lay that foundation. So yeah, it's a super exciting moment because this kind of membership sale, or this membership opening, is like really the seeding of the community to like continue building and continue working on this future that we believe in. So yeah, sorry, long-winded, but that's kind of where I come from and where I see it going.
We love long-winded, Andrew. We love long-winded. It gives some good context and perspective for those that are joining us here and may not necessarily be as familiar. So beyond stoked to hear your journey thus far, and then also what you've been building in thought with how to continue to move the ball forward here. And then also, Tomas, actually, I would really like for you to talk a little bit, if you can, because I know that you were kind of heavily involved during ETH, what is it, DevCon? I'm sorry, in Bogota, on the Block Ravers group, and how that has also, like, Andrew, you might be able to also chat a little bit about this, but like how the Block Ravers has also been such a cool way for us to integrate a little bit of culture in what we've been doing and doing good, and how we have been able to build out some of the meaningful partnerships as well.
Well, the block ravers have been one of the most amazing experience that I have had this year because thanks to Manu, who is one of the creators of this movement, the block raver movement. As Manu have told us many times in these spaces, was born in DevCon in Osaka, and this one in Colombia, I was the first time that I had the opportunity to experience, and it was amazing because it gives you a space to have fun after working all day. We usually work a lot in this space, and even when you are in a convention, you are in the convention since the first hours in the morning, going to talks, meeting people. In our case, the Doing Good team was doing super cool activations during DEFCON and during all the conventions that we could assist in Bogota. And the people who want to hang out with us and the people who resonates with our values and with our initiative, they were with us almost all the day. And when the convention ends, the people ask, where is the party tonight, what are we going to do tonight? And what we want to demonstrate the people is that the party is not happening in anywhere, that but the party is us. The party is inside us, and that's the vibe that we share, and that's how the block ravers group in Colombia and the block ravers worldwide group in Telegram appears. Because it's the people who are building in this space and who wants to have a good time after working all day. So in Colombia was beautiful because we were like a pack who was moving from one place to another place every night, and there was a moment that we were a lot of people right now in the Telegram group from the Block Ravers Colombia. There are almost 300 people there, and that was amazing because 300 people couldn't be in the same place at the same time, and there was like separate groups that everybody was reporting the vibe of different events of different parties during every night, and you can choose what party to go because there in all the parties always was at least one block ravers reporting the vibe. And that was amazing because, for example, you finish work, you go to dinner, and then you say, okay, I want to go to some place. And you check the group and you have a lot of options of places to go. And I think that is the magic of the block ravers, because you are never alone. No, 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 never. The We left someone behind. We do the impossible to make that if somebody was outside of the party and that person didn't have a ticket or didn't have the bracelet to go in, we did the impossible to make that everybody go in the party and hang with us. And that's more than that a Telegram group. I think that, for example, in Colombia, it was like a brotherhood. And it's amazing because I made really, really good friends because I met there a lot of people from Europe, a lot of people who lives in Amsterdam, in London, in Barcelona, here in Madrid. And I have just 2 years living in Madrid, and I don't have a lot of friends. Since I went to Colombia, I met a lot of people, and now I have a lot of friends in Europe. Almost in every city, and that's thanks to the Block Ravers group and that brotherhood that we developed there. So the Block Ravers is a very important community for the Doing Good family because they have been part of this since a lot of time. When I was in the convention, Manu introduced me a lot of people that he met in Osaka, and that's crazy because you have that friendship for more than 3 years, and now they are part of this new group, like meeting new people and onboarding new folks into the Block Ravers. And I can't wait to the next one, Block Ravers party, or the next city or the next convention where we are going to be together again. I think, Sammy, that you have to live that once. And I also am very happy that I could share that experience also with Andrew, um, with Nico, that is also here. That was amazing. Also, in that in one of those parties we met, or at least me, I met the Mochi family, the Mochi team, and they are such a beautiful people. The vibes are one of the best vibes of the world. The party that Mochi made in Bogota was amazing, and I think that it's difficult to explain the vibe of the Block Raver just with words. You have to live that, and it's not only party, it's not only raving, because one of the things that we did in Colombia is that on the weekends we went to meet new places. We were to, like, there's a place outside Bogota that is amazing. It's a cave that used to be a mine of salt, and there inside that mine, that it doesn't work as a mine anymore, they built like a cathedral. There's a big church over there under the mountain, and that's amazing. And that experience we shared with the Block Ravers. We were like one day with two bands full of people, like many new places outside Bogota. And I think that experience is what bond people together, that makes that the friendships last in the time. And you have to live it, Sammy, once at least with us. The next time I hope to be in the same Block Ravers group with you, man. Oh, Sammy is not here anymore. Well, Andrew at least was listening to me that he was
Yeah.
part of this.
Yeah, we lost Sammy for a bit, but I was just gonna add on quickly, how I think the piece that I especially love about it too is just like the inclusive nature that it brings. As like we've a lot of people are kind of more introverted sometimes, and um, really enjoy coming to these conferences to listen to the talks and participate in the workshops and such, but then aren't as always comfortable in like meeting new people out, like at some of the side events and stuff, or like the weekend stuff like you mentioned. So I think it's been really great to like have this warm space for even like the more introverted folks, that have been able to join this group and feel part of the family. And it's just all about aligning with like underlying core values, and intentions. It's been really great to kind of curate this beautiful community and connect with other beautiful communities. Like you mentioned, I couldn't agree more. If Mochi and that party that was thrown at DevCon was my highlight for sure. And I continue to look for more opportunities like that to grow the culture of the space too.
Definitely, definitely is one of the experience that Web3 makes you to live, and that experience are amazing for the people who is joining to the Web3 space, to the Impact Universe. To I just can say that good things are going to happen. I have in the space only 2 years, and sharing with the Doing Good family, I think that 1 year and a half maybe, and the experience that I had in this time have been amazing. So I can imagine what is going to happen in the future. I think that more beautiful stuff and more beautiful experiences are going to be coming, and I think that being part of the community members and being part of this Impact Universe, minting our memberships, are going to, like, make this real, more real than it is. And I'm very, very proud of being part of this. So I want to invite you all. In some minutes, we are going to have the live painting of the mandala in our Discord server. So we are going to wait for our next guest. Meanwhile, we are going to play some music. Meanwhile, the next guests arrive to the space. So let's talk in few minutes. Please stay tuned.
Sound, this groove, this emotion. 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 I've never been in your place before. I don't even know your name. I've seen you freak yourself at night through the black picture window frame. There's times when you scream out loud. I know you know I'm there, but you always seem to come first before you stop looking and stare. You freaking motherfucker. Freaky motherfucker. You usually take the bus nowhere. Today you took the train. You don't come out when the sun's out. I only see you when it rains. I tried to get your attention, baby, but you seem to look away. I don't care about your preference. If you straight, I'll go both ways. You freaky motherfucker. You freaky motherfucker. You freaky motherfucker. That's what you gotta be. You freaky motherfucker. That's all I see. You freaky little mom. Now that's what you really got. You freaky little mom. Come here, baby. Let me make you get stop. You freaky motherfucker. You better watch out. You better watch out. You freaky little mom. You usually take the bus nowhere. Today you took the train. You don't come out when the sun's out. I only see you when it rains. I tried to You look around, see causes you care about, and ask, how do I contribute and create a real difference?
At DoinGud, we asked ourselves these same questions. That's why we are building the DoinGud protocol, a protocol that enables anybody to participate in the decentralized funding, governance, and validation of impact communities. How does it work? Any individual or community decides the cause they care about and proposes a guild. The guild can be for immediate disaster relief, like hurricanes or wars, or a long-term cause, like environmental protection or ending poverty, or even narrow, like New York homelessness or Karachi flood relief. To kick it off, anybody can submit a guild proposal to the DoinGud DAO. The DAO governance token holders vote on the proposal. Once approved, voila, the guild is set up with its own token, creating a sustainable governing and economic system for the guild. But how do we fund the cause? There is a place for everyone to give. Creators of any kind can link their creations to the guild and share proceeds and royalties with it when their creations get sold. Donators can contribute directly to the guild, and builders can plug in DeFi, NFT, and DAO integrations that share a percentage with every transaction. And to show appreciation, contributors to the cause get rewarded with curation tokens. Great, but where should the money go? Nonprofits, NGOs, or any impact project can apply to join the protocol's trusted registry of impact organizations and link to multiple guilds they serve. The guild's governance token holders vote on them. Once admitted and based on the community's vote, funds are proportionately and continuously streamed to the impact makers. So how do we make sure real impact is taking place? Journalists, researchers, or anyone on ground witnessing the impact, we call them impact reporters, can report on the impact through an impact story linked to the impact makers. But what if these reports are no good? Aha! Remember the curation tokens we mentioned earlier? These token holders use them to vote on the impact reports, signaling which reports are most relevant and which impact makers are creating the most impact. In other words, signalers are the soul of the protocol. They protect it from false reporting and ensure projects that are doing good get rewarded. And after the voting cycle, participants get rewarded with the guild tokens to either govern the guild through staking or simply trade them. Except the cat with the hat report. Although we love cute kitties, false reporting and signaling don't get any rewards. And with that, your guild is now flowing with impact that's not only funding your cause, but validating real impact. And since it's on the blockchain, everyone can see, track, and monitor every step of the way. Now imagine there are 10,000 guilds contributing to all kinds of causes. That's why we're making the protocol open source to build a Web3 ecosystem where other protocols, DAOs, and marketplaces can easily plug into. With it, anyone in the Web3 community can continue funding, governing, and validating the impact we care about. Join the DoinGud protocol and let's start doing good together.
Who's in the space right now? Anyone in here? What's going on? We're vibing out, waiting for Tomas to get back. Sammy. We're just gonna hang out. Throw some claps up, you know? So many claps. Hype, 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 hype. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we got someone. I see you. I see you. I see you. The creator. The creator.
Never render. Is that really you, bro? Oh, I saw a hand movement. I saw a hand movement. Don't lie to me, bro. You're here. The infinite wave. This is what I call it. Just never stops. Oh, we got hand movements. Why is this the only one that throws butter? And I don't understand. And I'm clapping. There he is! Guys, we got him. He's live. Never renders here. Show us the magic. What you got, bro? He's checking out all the little manifesto creepies. Look at those shoes. Look at those shoes. The swag. Dang. We see you, never render. Maybe we get a screenshot of this and post it in Discord. Just chilling right in the middle of the creepies. What cool work, by the way. Get them for free if you want, guys, in Doing Good. I'm pretty sure these are free. I'm not really actually sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 45% sure of 100% sure. I wonder how the sound is right now. Can't tell if you guys can, or if you're picking up. I'm picking up this audio right now from the Twitter space. We're just filling time, hanging out, watching never render, stare at the wall. Dude, look at those shoes. Oh, did you do your face? Look at that. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at clearly some of the best. Not biased by any means that this is for sure my creation. Jose, throw it up there. All right. I'm gonna stop talking now. You guys enjoy the vibes.
Hello, hello. We are back here. Sammy, how are you? Are you there? What do you think about the music I was playing? It was a Colombian DJ I met in Bogota in one place called Mat Radio. Since I was there to that place, my life changed. So I hope everybody have enjoyed these tunes. And Sammy, what is happening in few
You
minutes?
crushed it.
Tell
You
everybody.
crushed it, man. The jams were immaculate. I apologize that I had to jump off there for a moment, but I'm happy to be here. Yeah, in the next 5 minutes, please head over to our Discord. Myself, Tomas, the rest of the gang, we are going to be in there jamming out, also listening to some great tunes and watching our very talented Nico create like in real life, live, the continual expansion of our mandala. So for those of you guys that are not familiar with the last, I would say now, like it's close to, this was going on our second week. Nico has been doing live painting in our Discord and adding to our mandala. For every new member that we receive, the mandala expands. And so please join us here in the next 5 minutes in our Discord. Engage with us. We're here. Any questions that you guys may have, it's been a total and utter privilege to be able to be with you guys today and all these days, kind of talking about what we're up to here at Doing Good, our Doing Good membership sale, and of course the future of what we believe is the future of decentralized social impact. So head over to our Discord. We'll be there jamming out. I know Nico should be ready to go, and I look forward to seeing you guys all there.
See you in the Discord. Thank you everybody for coming.
See you guys.
All right, everybody, jump in Discord. Let's freaking go. About to jump in the live painting. Let's go check out what we have done previously. You guys ready? Look at this. Look at this. So yeah, it's just gonna keep going. Jump in Discord. Watch it grow. Or watch us stream, because we'll be streaming.
What's up, guys?
Talking this whole time. I didn't realize you guys. I wasn't on. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Honestly, a little sick, but much better today than yesterday.
Yeah, it was rough over Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I honestly, stress lowers your immune system. And been pretty stressed.
Probably doesn't help now that you're out like on the go too, like you're just moving around, so it probably doesn't help you feel like very like steady too, I'm sure.
Yeah, luckily it's been steady, like, yeah. So yeah, but yeah, overall, feeling better today. Happy for that. Nico, how are you doing?
Hello, hello. Doing good?
I can't hear you. I think it's the headphone. Can we lower Fred bot a little bit?
What's that?
Guys?
Mel, I think you have control. You have control on your. You have to just right click user volume on Fredboat. Like, so click or hover over it and then right click and then you just lower the user volume.
I'm on my phone right now.
Hey, Robert, if you're on, if it's SoundCloud, maybe go to like Robot Heart. Try looking up Robot Heart, and they have like awesome mixes.
Condolences to anyone who's ever lost me, and to anyone who got lost in me, or to anyone who ever felt they took a loss with me. My apologies for the misunderstanding or the lack thereof. I'm sorry you missed the God in me, and I'm sorry you missed the light. I'm sorry you forgot the way I arose like the moon night after night with the burden to forgive, eager to feed you everything. See, I'm a holy woman. I know what it's like to give life to a being without ever needing to press skin against one another. I've practiced how to hold my tongue long enough. I'm afraid I forgot to say goodbye. I'm afraid you're under the impression that I was made to please you. I was under the impression you understood me better. The truth is I'm a superwoman, and some days I'm an angry woman, and some days I'm a crazy woman. For still waiting, for still loving harder even if I'm aching, for still trusting that I'm still worth the most, for still seeing, for still trusting that I'm still worth harder even if I'm aching, for still trusting that I'm still worth the most, for still searching for someone to understand me better.
Yeah, now I can't hear Fredboat at all. Does anyone talk?
I think Robert is in the process of finding a nice mix.
Ah, okay.
Oh, it is playing?
I'm actually happy not hearing it because I'd love to chat a little bit.
What do you want to talk about, Mel?
How are you guys feeling? I know you were sick a little bit, Sammy.
A lot of things. I'm feeling a lot of things.
Hello.
Totally. Well, I'm feeling really grateful for Nico's beautiful artwork. And Nico, whenever you're ready, I can tell you the projects to highlight and the colors. And I promise this time I'll get it right.
The existence, the physical universe, is basically playful.
Nico, you're on mute.
Yeah, I was struggling to find the screen. Yeah, tell me the projects.
Tell you now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there are new projects that are coming on for the light blue, and then there are some new ones that are coming on for the yellow, and then the most exciting part of it all is that there are 2 new projects are coming on for getting 11 members. So they would actually have their brand color and I mean their logo color, and it would be bigger than the yellow one.
Okay. Let's start with the blue ones.
With the blue ones. Okay, so with the blue ones we have. Did we do Hats Finance already?
No.
Okay, so we have Hats Finance. Do you want me to tell you them all one by one, or like as you draw them?
No, tell me all of them.
Okay, Hats Finance, Fork DAO.
Namaste, everyone, and thank you so much.
This is Pork DAO, right?
Mm-hmm. SPORK. It's Fork DAO.
Uh-huh.
We have we already did Radar, right?
No, we don't.
No?
No.
Okay, Radar. We did Life Peer though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so we have Radar, we have Seed Club, we have MetaFam, we have Aragon, we have Free Rostau, we have Lex DAO.
Is Free Ross DAO? It's like that?
One sec, I'm not looking at your screen, I was looking at the list. Uh-huh. We have Lex DAO, Lex DAO. We have Rareable. We already did Kryptonicas and ENS and Impact Market, right?
Kryptonicas, yes. ENS, yes. Seed Club too.
All's what?
Seed Club 2. Yeah, Free Ross.
We already did free rolls?
Yeah, and Seed Club.
Okay, but did we do ENS? We did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We have Republic DAO. Klima DAO. Klima, Klima. And we already did the Taoist, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we have Dream DAO. And Giorno DAO. Because we already did Agroforest DAO, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I can start with these ones. There are a bunch.
Sorry, what'd you say, Nico?
Yeah, I can start drawing these ones.
Okay, cool. Okay. So, guys, how's everyone doing? Jamil, Rob, Sammy, Jose. Jose, happy birthday. How was your birthday yesterday? What did you do?
Thank you. It was fun. So I actually volunteered at the Refraction DAO event. I guess the first day of their event. And it was fun. I did my 4-hour shift, and then I you know, did a little flirting, did a little dancing. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Happiest of birthdays, brother. I hope you had a fucking blast yesterday.
It
Miami,
was fun.
good place to be for a birthday.
Yeah, I had fun. Remember that date that I said I had that, like, a month ago?
The girl that broke her neck.
It never happened, but I got to hang out with people yesterday. So
You got what?
so a while ago on a happy hour, I said that I said I was grateful because I was going on a date, but that actually never happened. But I got to hang out with that same person yesterday a little bit.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Was there any birthday loving or kissing at least?
No, I mean I have it's the birthday week I'm taking. So like.
Fuck yeah, man.
Man, you got
the birthday month.
Yeah. Oh.
You got quite the place to be, bro. Our Basel is a blast.
Hold on. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. There's so much going on. It's kind of, there's so many like crypto and NFT events beyond just regular events that I don't even know how people are doing all of this.
Love it, man. Well, yeah, it's very much in line with how NFT NYC is just like go, but really beautiful events going on. Make sure if you need any like suggestions and stuff, I can connect you with Courtney Murtha over there.
Yeah, I would love to. I'm missing all of you. Like this is it definitely feels like the type of environment where, you know, I would be so much fun to have everyone here at the same time.
Yeah, it's definitely a bummer we're not able to celebrate our year anniversary all together out that way, but It's okay. You're reigning. You're championing it right now.
Yep. I'm channeling all the amor, all the love, and sending it back out.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm making lunch right now. So that's fun. The mods, tell us how the beach cleanup was.
Well, it was okay. Few people show. I was focused on the interviews with Alejo. The beach was very, very clean, so it was difficult to pick up garbage. We mostly hung out with the plastics team. They were like very young people, and then after that we went to a place near the beach where we drink coffee and have some sandwich and acai bowls, and we have a very interesting conversation with Nicolene and some guys of the team from Plastics and Barbara, talking about Latin American problems, you know, because the other guy was Colombian. So we were figuring out how to save the world. and yes, it was a beautiful day because it was very sunny. There was no clouds. The weather was perfect for the activity. But I wish that more people had show up, you know, because nobody was there. Just like 7 persons from Plastics and a couple of 2 girls from another organizations. But the other 2 girls were from an organization that I don't remember the name of the organization, but it was not a blockchain related initiative. So it was interesting because one of those girls made a very good interview because she was, of course, very focused on impact and environment and stuff, and that was a very good interview. And yes, the rest of the day after that, Barbara, Nicolene, and I went to the Impact Hub, that is a co-working for impact projects, and we were there like working and having conversation about doing good, what we are doing and stuff. And then we went to lunch, and then everybody go, and I stay in the Impact Hub working until 9 p.m. That was when my train was was the time that my train left to Madrid, and I came back. I arrived home about midnight.
Wow.
And yes, it was a very rough day, and I have like I slept very little because I have to wake up very early today, and I have like a horrible headache. I don't know if headache or migraine, and
All right, everybody, we are going to wrap up the stream a little bit early today. Jump in Discord if you want to watch the mandala grow. And as we celebrate all of our partners and membership buyers, we want to keep this one a little bit more organic and intimate. So jump in to our Discord if you're watching right now on the stream. We are going to be chatting and talking and watching it all grow. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Robert,